In this video, we'll take a look at the Upended Utterance animation. That's available with the rest of the animations in the Text tab. You'll find the Upended Utterance about halfway down, 10 down from the top. So this animation is really great for calling attention to text and templates. You can control the duration easily. In this case, I have set it to where it's going to leave the last phrase or sequence on stage, and since it's only one sequence, that's really just the first one or the only one. But again, this just calls attention. You'll see that the letters are kind of coming up, and just a nice little artful way of calling attention to the text. Now we start up at the top with the ability to, of course, specify a font. You'll need to do that before you move on, before you apply. Also, you'll need to set whether you want it left, center, or right justified before you apply settings. You want to set a font size. You can do the vertical spacing between the lines, as we see here. We have right to left for Arabic and Hebrew. Of course, you can put in your text here, and you actually have the ability, if you do 2 spaces, you can have multiple phrases appear using this animation. In this case, I've just got the one sentence. Of course, you can specify color here. You can have up to 4 different colors, and that's going to be randomly selected with the sequences if you have more than one. Right now, I just have one sentence here, so I'm just using one color. We have the shadow. You also have the ability to turn that on or off and specify a different color if you'd like. Now, I'm going to skip these 2 just for now, just to kind of complete this part of it. We have basically you could set a still duration. Now, what that's going to do is after the animation is fully completed, it will basically stay still or just stay on the stage for this period of time. Now, if you have multiple phrases, again, if I have another phrase here, then what it'll do is it'll display this one, it'll animate it and then display it for that duration, then it'll animate off, and then animate this one on and it display that for that duration, and so forth. Now, to finish this off, we have the leave last sequence on stage, and that's what I have right now, so that once this finishes, it's just going to stay there for the rest of the template's duration. Now, these 2 features right here, Stagger Speed and Stagger Height, really provide a wide range of possibilities for this animation. Now, the Stagger Speed, what that does is the higher this number is, the more fluid or kind of slow the animation goes. And again, if you set it to something like 1 or above, it's going to really feel kind of more fluid or a liquidy kind of feel to it. The Stagger Height is the height the text goes up. If we look at this animation again, you can see that the letters kind of appear, and the higher this number, the higher the letters go up before they come down. So you can really play with these 2 to get very unique animations, and there's a ton of possibilities with Upended Utterance. Lastly, note that like with all animations, you can move them around, you can position them, and also resize them to be wherever you want, and so you can change this up however you want and position it wherever you want. There's no need to worry about the old grid system.